He wasn't here.
What? Was he? He was here last time.
Which thing?
The entire campaign for Dice 4.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
We're here. We're talking about Dice 4 stuff. Offerings, art. Were you here last time?
Special, custom, high-end engravings.
Oh.
Were you here last time when we were talking about the?
You must have been.
The last? No, I don't think he was. Okay.
No,
so
he was.
We didn't record
he was
it.
here because we recorded the coffins right after.
Yep.
That's why you get.
Yep.
Wow, you're leaving me out of stuff?
So for Dice 4, we want to just. It's going to be just a Dice Lollapalooza. It's just going to be insane.
Dice-a-palooza.
Dice-a-palooza is the canon name,
Dice Copia? No, that's worse.
we want to offer everything that people love.
Yeah.
And what was very popular in Dice 2, our biggest campaign, were those, we did dice vaults with like hollow flake engravings and stuff. People loved those.
Yeah.
And we want to offer 2 of those in this new campaign. So Jiarui and Bennett both drew up some fun stuff. The concept is light and dark. I mean, these are already here. Might as well build these up.
So we
Jason,
have...
you want to race? Who can put this together faster?
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
This doesn't have the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Yes. Phoning it in.
You got 2 pieces out of 3 pieces wrong.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
2 pieces out of 5 pieces wrong.
What?
What are you talking about? Those are wrong. 3's in the 5 and 5's in the 3.
Wow.
There's literally
You messed
2,
up the
3
baffle.
magnets on either side up there, and you got. No, the 2 was
What do you
right.
mean?
That one's
That's
nope.
upside down.
This is the 5.
That's the 5, which is the front bottom piece. Yeah, you have the flip.
I see the error of my ways now.
Yeesh. This was rough to watch.
I thought this was. I honestly. Actually, what the fuck? Yeah, it goes like that. I actually. I thought.
You just
I thought
lost
this
all
was-
credibility.
I know. I didn't know I was gonna shit on you so hard. I thought.
So, a little background. We were going down the road of class combo magnetic dice towers. Doug put the kibosh on it, even though we were literally finished with them.
Just finished.
What?
But they look great.
Yeah.
So this new concept of light and dark, I think what we're doing is we basically have the Necromancer colorway.
Okay.
And we have the Cleric colorway. And these are the bases of the engravings that we're about to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have 2 offerings, the light and the dark.
Yeah, because we have resin, we have gemstone, we have metal, we have all of these things, and we felt like the cap concept, while it was strong, it also kind of pigeonholed us into this thing. We kind of want to just do things that are awesome.
Ghosts.
We kind of,
Some heavy ghosts.
yeah.
You know what we should do? We should do actual like light versus dark in the campaign and keep track of like which one
Which
gets.
side wins?
Yeah. And then do something
That's
fun for the
kinda
winning
fun.
side.
Yeah.
Sure. That's kind of fun.
And then the losing team gets refunded their money and they can't buy
They can't buy anything.
Who wants to pitch first?
I'll push yours.
Let's go.
Wow.
Per your instructions, I designed the art for the dice vault only. Because
Okay.
then past that, depending on what we picked, we could figure out how to add it to the other 2 products if we go that route. For light and dark, in this one, I went graphic, but like celestial, so like black holes and suns. On this one, I kind of did heaven and hell, so the like some take on a golden gate, and then like some either lava or like hellfire. So those were the first 2 pairs. These 2 are some of my favorite designs. So I went regular and corrupted,
Right.
dark and light. I like filigree a lot. I broke it up so each one would be like separate, so we'd still get that simplified artwork. So you go from like elegant and elaborate to just sharp and edgy.
I like that the shield is kind of like the crux on those ones.
Me too.
Particularly.
Yeah, I went with logo stuff and then without logo stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm leaning to this page, like this is my favorite page over here, but
These ones particularly are a little too like graphic.
yeah, no.
I think.
Yep.
I really like these.
Actually, if I were to turn around and do a pair, I would either do these 2 or these two.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this is cool that it's like kind of the same filigree, but one's like clean and flowy, and one's jagged and corrupted.
Yep.
What do you think?
I like this one, this one, this one. I like the flow of this one, but I think it might be too illustrative. And it would be probably interesting to maybe...
Put the shield in the middle instead.
Yeah, so then you can have this one and this one. But yeah, these two are my favorite.
Keen insights, Joey.
Mine is very less illustrative as Bennett is. So this first one is the most simplest. This is just corrupted. This, I didn't do anything to this one.
Yep.
But I did this one as like, well, what is light? It's fire, flames. So I did a dragon kind of in that shape of the tree. And then so it's like mimicking the flame. But yeah, it's just simple as that. The second one is a little bit more illustrative. I did two versions, going with so light and dark, cleric and necromancer, and then weapon-wise, morning star versus dagger. This one is the cleric, the sun, and then it has the kind of the morning star weapon design, and then you have this like asymmetrical design, like each complementary of each other, and then this one is kind of like eclipse, and then you have like kind of a dagger design, but these two are like a reverse. Which I think is a little bit weaker because I think this one is good, but this one is too light. And then the third design is a very toned down version. And then you have the towers. You get probably just the logos. This is the design 1, and then design 2.
I think these are really good.
We have too many good options.
Yeah. I was like, can we do all of this?
These are very similar to kind of the vaults from 2.0.
Right.
Just that very geometric, symmetrical, kind of simplistic art. I really like the burst.
Because the thing
I love
is,
asymmetric.
it's symmetrical and symmetrical.
Yeah.
It's asymmetrical and symmetrical at the same time.
Yeah.
And what really brings it to life is when when it's spread out on.
It grounds it really well on that tower.
Yes,
more than
that's the
I
word for it.
thought it was. I was like, ooh, how's this going to look on the tower? It actually kind of like, yeah. The only question becomes, I mean, for all of these Bennett's, the scrolly filigree stuff, we could like wrap around.
Yeah, that I already have all that in here, but you didn't. You told me not to, so I was like, okay, fine.
If we went down this route, how does that?
Oh, have we done that before?
We have done kind of specialty things before where we've had a tower that had a design that extended down to the tray, which is pretty cool. Like, let's say, okay, these lines right here, right? That stop like here. What if they just like letting the lines continue? It almost like goes with the striping that we have here.
You could try it.
Does anyone else think that's a good idea, or am I alone?
I think it's gonna look like two
Maybe.
little dashes.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know if it'll pick up. What
I
you
like it
do.
as a set. I don't like it because then each product no longer works by itself. Anytime we've ever had a conversation before with good design, everything should, whether or not it's sold as a set, should work alone.
Should stand on its own.
Yes.
Can we do like this design, just project it here, and then we don't do the lines here. We start the design here.
Yeah, I mean, we can do whatever. Because, yeah, we definitely need to figure out, like, what are we doing up here with this space? It's a lot of surface area on these products.
Yeah.
And a lot to play with. The thing I worry about with this design particularly is once we put it on here and fill it, it might be too sparse.
You'd have to make those lines thicker, especially on the Wenge.
Which, like, Bennett's design is stronger for that point because it's got more weight, and you kind of need the weight when you're doing fills and stuff. We might just need to make it heavier. Unfortunately.
Which might make it
Which
uglier.
might make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great. What's the next steps, Jason?
I think the next step is develop the ideas we talked about for like a holistic design for 3 pieces. I think Bennett and Jiarui should work together. Bennett be thinking about like what materials we're doing for inlay, for the colors and everything like that. That'll affect the weights that we can hit.
Did we actually come to a conclusion? Just kind of.
Which design?
I think we take everyone's favorite Jiarui design and everyone's favorite Bennett design, and we can take a look at what they actually look like.
Riff on those. Okay.
Great.
Sweet.
All right. Dice 4.
Coming in hot.
Get hype.
Coochie down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa. Keep your girl in my Tommy boxes. But when it out, she a silly hoe. Cause you know the friggin' style getting plenty dough.
Candy tier list. Are we gonna say like we're obviously
Reese's or
talking
die.
about the
Okay, now see that's
Reese's
what
or
I'm
bust.
talking about. Everybody-
Reese's are an S tier candy for sure.
Oh yeah.
What's F tier? Nick?
Twizzlers.
Yeah, that's low. No.
You're gonna get some backlash on that one.
Listen,
Serious
man.
hate.
I don't care.
Twizzlers
You're wrong.
Twizzlers are F. Because
Yeah.
F is like Necco wafers.
Yeah, Necco wafers.
And those fucking wax candies.
Yeah.
Wax
Wax
lips
lips,
and wax
wax bottles.
fangs, wax bottles. It's just wax.
I will say I actually don't think Smarties are as low as people say they are. I actually think Smarties are pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think that's crazy.
Maybe like a
My three
C plus.
I'd give it a C.
C tier maybe.
My three top candies. It's Reese's, Fruitsies, the fruit Tootsie Rolls,
Oh.
Oh,
those
what
are great.
you? What?
No.
Gobstoppers, old-fashioned Gobstoppers.
Wow. Sour Patch watermelons S tier.
Pretty good.
I like Sour Patch Kids more than Sour Patch Watermelon.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. That's what it is.
Great.
Take 5 bars.
Yes. Yes. What? Peanut butter, pretzel, chocolate,
Caramel.
and caramel.
Jesus.
All of it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not enough.